Hi, this is Dr. Saxena, and today we, quite interesting things I was discussing one of a patient who comes to me with a glioma, and yes, needless to say, we started on the hyperbaric protocol and all that. This was a young patient having something called brain tumor, which is it's a quite mitotic issue, and it has been diagnosed as stage 3 glioma. It's called astrocytoma. So, in one of the therapies which I was talking about, which is a very promising thing, is this is called cow's urine or auto urine therapy. The idea here is I'm just trying to work on something like anti-neoplastins and looking at the work what was done by Stanislaw Burzynski and the kind of work he has shown. And this anti-neoplastins, which are easily available from this cow's urine or your auto urine, uh, is a mainstay in particular some cases of brain tumors. So let us discuss what is this auto urine therapy, and being brought up in this part of the world, I remember when I was a child, it used to be called as a Morarji Kola. Morarji Desai was our esteemed ex-prime minister, and he was, what I remember, 90 plus, and he was active. And the secret of his health, what my dad and all that told me was, he used to do auto urine therapy. So let us see what is this auto urine therapy and what is the rationale for underlying rationale for this use. See, it involves either orally or topically. Even if you apply the urine over the skin, also is called auto urine therapy. And there are some people who have gone to the extent of injecting also, making that auto nosodes and all that. So if you can understand what is the rationale, the underlying rationale is based on the knowledge that urine contains numerous antibodies, numerous substances. Usually they have auto antibodies, and they have something like urea also. So when what I'm talking about specifically is antibodies, each person has a set of specific produces a unique set of antibodies, which is probably specific to that individual only. And this customized antibodies are excreted from the body via the urine. After all, antibodies are globulins only. We see the patient passing albumin and globulin in the urine, which is called proteins. So you are likely to pass antibodies over the urine also. And this urine therapy aims at recycle these antibodies. Everyone is talking now about how to maintain good antibodies, how to optimize these antibodies. What is the how to see whether you are taking for vaccine, you are trying to work on some kind of stuffs, trying to improve your health because you are worried about the impending danger. We believe that yes, this last year's pandemic has taught us a lot of things. So let us try to look into what is this I'm talking about. I'm talking about the purported health benefits of this urine therapy. Urine therapy, if I can go on, I will start something from it helps in preventing the peptic ulcers, and it helps in accelerating the healing of existing peptic ulcers also. It prevents peptic ulcers and it helps in healing the peptic ulcers. The thing is, there has been a lot of studies which were done which shows that you have duodenal ulcers. Healing of duodenal ulcers is hastened by this urine therapy. Urine therapy is such a simple thing. I asked my patient who had a brain tumor to take 10 ml of cow's milk, try to mix with any kind of stuff. It can be something like some soda water or something like that, and can be gulped. So twice a day, this is a simple thing. So by just doing that, you are preventing ulcers. If you have ulcers, you are trying to heal up that ulcers. But the other indication what I look at is there is something called cystitis in the urinary bladder, where people get into a kind of infection where Your long-term antibiotics also doesn't help. This cystitis, some cases of cystitis can be helped out, and there is something like things which are nephritis also is known to reduce the kind of, you can always reduce the severity of nephritis by uh, coming down to immune system. It's a major take you can always take. Immune system, urine therapy improves the condition of AIDS patients. There are various anecdotal reports of T lymphocyte counts improving in AIDS patient during oral urine therapy. It's known that AIDS patients contain antibodies, urine contain antibodies to HIV virus, but not the HIV virus. And it has been speculated that oral administration of these antibodies to HIV via urine therapy may be responsible for effectiveness in this. One more thing comes into thing is, I was talking about something like antineoplastis. This antineoplastis may also contribute to the effects of urine therapy when it comes to the AIDS patients. Um, Other indications, AIDS patients, this urine therapy helps in mitigating allergies. Um, it has got something which already there is some kind of research. The urea component of the urine dissolves the foreign proteins that form the many antigens. That's the basis of that. Urine therapy inhibits many types of detrimental bacteria due to urea content in the urine. It can help Mycobacterium tuberculosis also. Urine therapy, um, what I strongly suggest for almost all my patients who are suffering from cancers, be it a breast cancer or colon cancer or a sarcoma or lung cancer, this urine therapy may inhibit the growth of malignant cells, and this is one of the work which was reported, and it was Novak and Hegweli. They use this auto urine extract to treat malignant tumors. This was, I am talking about way back. This paper from internal medicine was taken from 1961. Probably I was not born, but the thing is, the what I'm trying to put across, when you have the capacity to inhibit the malignant cells, growth of the malignant cells, that is useful thing. The specific components, if we can go further down, if we want to do that, speculated to account for the effectiveness of urine therapy in the treatment of cancer include human urine derivative. It's called HUD, H11. You have got something like retin. You have got something like antineoplastis, already I told, and the uric acid. Um, Urine therapy reduces the fever due to the presence of it's basically inhibitor of interleukin 1. It reduces the fever. Urine therapy is known to destroy the viruses because of this urea component in the urine, dissolving protein component of the viruses. Uh, it has already proved. It has worked with varicella zoster, it has worked with chickenpox, it has worked with measles, it has worked with polio virus also. I have the required research papers. I have got the data when this is, I'm talking about quite this one, papers from 1960s onwards, 62. We have got a learner neutralizing antibody to polio virus in normal human urine. It was taken from Journal of Clinical Investigation way back in 1962. Urine therapy and the polio virus. So what I'm talking is not new. I'm just trying to understand, and I want you people to have a look at what this is, from where it can. Urine therapy is such a simplest, and it looks so silly, but it can help people with migraine. It can help people with asthma, hay fever, tuberculosis, whooping cough, can help people with prostatitis, very nasty problem, prostatitis. Is reported to help in patients having wounds which are not healing. It can help prevent, it can help in that wound healing also. So again, this is one of the takes. I would like to definitely advise people who are looking for a definite, not just out of box, but a simple thing which can always urine therapy, auto urine therapy. You know, cow's urine is amazing. I just had we had lot of work related to cow's urine, and I believe cow's urine and this auto urine therapy can be a good modalities to not just preventing the diseases but reversing also. Thank you.